my wax and book friends. I am Amber. If you're new, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a home fragrance one. I do post about all things books and home fragrance. And this one is about my top 10 bring back my bar fragrances. I did already do a video about all the bring back my bar fragrances that are available right now through August 15th, I think, is how long they'll be available. But these are the ones I've had some time melting, and they are the best of the best for me. So I just thought it'd be fun to do a separate video going over them. And let me know in the comments if you've experienced any of these, which ones you agree with, which ones you disagree with, which ones that I might not have mentioned that are, you know, high on your list. I love to hear all those things. So please leave a comment if you have anything to say. Okay, so these are in no particular order. They are just the ones that were standouts. So the first one I have to share is Fiji Flower, and this one is a vivid lay, delicately crafted with pink, I can talk, blah, blah, blah. With pink plumeria and pear blossom wraps around an air of apple. This one I have experienced in the past. It came out in a summer collection, I think it was in 2020. It was the same time as Blue Agave and Melon, which is in my Scentsy Club. And these are all club contenders. I'm not sure which ones will go in club. I will do a club edit in August because we will know the bars that are coming back into the fall winter catalog, which is so crazy to think about. So stay tuned for that video. But this one I experienced back then and I did enjoy it. Then they brought it out in the laundry, but not in the regular catalog as far as wax goes. And they still have it in the laundry line, and I adore it in the laundry. It's my second favorite laundry scent. Jamming Time's my first, but I love this. This is a great scent for summer. So it definitely, it definitely is laundry leaning, but it is a beautiful, fresh summer tropical floral. Not powdery, not heady. It is just a very fresh, on the sweeter side with that apple floral, and it's so nice. If you're not huge into florals, it might be too much for you. But I feel, and I don't like those super heady tropical, or not tropical, powdery floral. This one isn't that, but it reminds me now a lot of the laundry because that's what I like it in the most, but it's really good. Very much a standout for me. So Fiji Flower, great strength and throw as well. Okay, the next one, and I had this in my club last time it came back in January 2020. This came back and now it's back again. That's because it's good. It is Amber Road. This is the one that I always talk about when I'm talking about, when I give examples in regards to, you should always melt a scent, because when I smelled it on cold that first time back in 2020, I was like, ew, I don't like this at all. It does not smell good. But I like to give my scents a chance for the most part, unless it's simply patchouli, then I won't. I didn't melt that one when it came in Bring Back My Bar. But normally I do. I'll give a scent a chance, even if on cold it doesn't hit me right. So I did. And oh my gosh, it blew me away when I melted it. This is one of those bars that transforms when you melt it. So the notes are: open a box of treasure handpicked from exotic lands to discover glowing red cedar and resinous incense. So you do get that cedar, and it's not like cologne cedar. It is like an actual like cedar wood cedar. But at the same time, it doesn't, excuse me, it doesn't smell like cedar chips that you would, you know, use in like a hamster cage or anything like that. But it smells like that wood. And then you do get this like deep, like resinous spice incense smell along with it. It's a beautiful scent. Has a nice throw, but it's not overwhelming. I feel like this scent could be overwhelming if it had a stronger throw, but it's a nice medium, and it just gives your house a sophisticated type of smell, in my opinion. I really love that. That may end up back in my Scentsy Club so that I could have it again for a while. We'll see. If not, I'll stock up more on it. Okay, cranberry pumpkin spice is the next one, and the notes for this one are sugared cranberry adds a sweet kick to baked pumpkin, delightfully infused with cinnamon spice. This one is really nice. I really get that cranberry, that sugared cranberry mixed with the pumpkin, and then there's a sweet like cinnamon sugar type of note to it too. I think it is a really nice combo. I never would have really thought to mix cranberry with pumpkin, but it's so nice. So this is a sweeter scent. The pumpkin is not a squashy pumpkin, because I know some people don't like that. I do. But I also like other pumpkins too. So this one is really good. This one I don't think I'll put in Scentsy Club. Again, I could change my mind, but I do want to get a couple. I have a ton of pumpkin scents in Club already, and I'm waiting to see what's coming back. So I don't know. Maybe I will for a little bit. That's why I'm really happy that they decided to bring back my bar through August 15th. So I have a chance to still decide. And with the catalog changing in September, we'll know what's coming back and stuff. So thank you, Scentsy, for that, for sure. Okay, next up, and that is like a medium strong scent. It's so nice. The next one I have to share is red pear and pomegranate. And this one is described as sweet tart notes of pomegranate and rhubarb are polished by crisp, energizing red pear. Normally, I'm not huge into pomegranate, but I feel like the pear especially balances it out. It is a very fresh, tart, fruity scent. Not overly, it's not cloying. Like I said, to me, pomegranate can be like a little like sickly sweet, cloying a lot of the times. This one isn't. Very bright, fruity, pear scent. It's very nice, very strong. The only downside to that one I've noticed is it's not a long lasting one. I change my scent every day downstairs anyway, so that isn't a problem for me. But if you're one that likes to keep a scent for a long time in your warmers, that's not one that lasts an over long amount of time. So it's really good though. When it's going, it's good. It's a medium strong as well. Okay, next up is pistachio ice cream. This is another one that came out 2020 in January 2020, and I loved it then. I do love it now. It wasn't my club. I don't think I'll put this one in my club though, but it's so nice. Pistachio cream and coconut garnish, vanilla meringue. I don't get coconut. It just smells like creamy pistachio ice cream. That's what it smells like. Really good performer for me. It is a delicious bowl of pistachio ice cream. The best pistachio home fragrance I've ever smelled, Scentsy or otherwise. It's just really good. If you love those nutty, creamy vanilla scents, for sure give this one a try. Okay, then after that is one that surprised me. This is another one on cold. I wasn't sure about, and this is the first time I've ever experienced this one, this Bring Back My Bar, and that is coconut flower. And this one is described as Graceful tropical blossoms meet luscious pineapple and the subtle scent of coconut milk in a feminine floral fragrance. I would say it's a pretty good balance between floral and coconut, but the coconut I feel is stronger, slightly stronger than the floral. So I don't know if I would put it in, well, maybe I'd put it in the floral category because the floral in it is there. When this melted, on cold I was like, I don't know. But when it was melting, those notes came together so well. The coconut was a super like creamy coconut. Similar, I would say, to, what was the name of that bar? It was part of Mother's Day collection last year, the year before. My years get all mixed up in regards to a lot of the Scentsy scents. It was Blue Coconut Beach. I think that was a Mother's Day fragrance back in the day, a couple years ago. Similar to that, if you're familiar with that, the coconut to me feels very similar. But then you get that floral, which is, I feel like it's like a tiara flower because it has that almost tropical gardenia feel, which I'm not normally a fan of. I don't like that heady powdery quality, but it mixes really well with the coconut in this and it's not overwhelming. And then that pineapple on warming comes out more and you get that subtle like extra sweet tanginess. It's very nice. That one I'm considering, it may go in my club, at least for a tiny bit, because that is a really good tropical summer floral. Okay, my beloved, this is the one I wanted back the most. Was so excited when it did come back. Apple and Oats. This one was around fall 2020 in the catalog, and it was only around that one season and it retired. It was only brand new for that one season. The description is rich, buttery oats, caramelized apple, and warm hints of cinnamon beckon straight from a farmhouse kitchen. I feel like Cold Sniff doesn't do the scent justice. Again, this is another one like Amber Road where you have to warm it to get the full impact of the scent because it's amazing. It is so good. It smells like oatmeal cookies that have been mixed with like bits of apple or something in them that have just come out of the oven. You get that buttery oat cookie quality with a tiny hint of cinnamon. It's not an overly spicy scent at all. Buttery, oaty, sugary, apple goodness is what this is. If you haven't tried this, this is one out of all of them that I'd say have to try. This one went straight into my club when it was available. It was that good. I love it. So I didn't put it in the first time around and I regretted it. So straight into my club for sure. Okay, the next one was one that was a surprise to me. Ace, and they have this in the bakery category, which is really weird. So it is described as definitely unexpected tangerine and lavender enrobed in dark chocolate and sweet musky amber. So I guess they put it in bakery because of the chocolate note that's in it, but this is a masculine scent, which most masculine, like cologne type scents, they put in the woods category. But I guess with the description, they couldn't necessarily put it in woods. This is really good. It reminds me of vanilla suede mixed with like shaving cream note. But the shaving cream is just like a subtle background to the other notes. It's really good. I like it. So this is 100% not bakery, but more of that body care version of like chocolate and tangerine, you know, those types of versions of the scent. It's nice, it's masculine, and I'm not normally a huge masculine cologne type of person. It's really nice. So that is Ace. That one won't be when I club, but I will get a bar or two more for sure. Okay, the second to last one is Marshmallow Mint. And this one is described as buttermint and marshmallow make merry beneath an amber veil. I don't get amber. This one is very yummy. Marshmallow and that creamy buttermint. That's what it is. But I guess the amber kind of, there is like when it's melting and almost like body care-ness, body care-ish-ness, however you want to describe that. So it's not full on like a bakery, like edible scent. So in that way, I guess I could see the amber in it. It's so nice. It's so pretty. Am I clubbing this one? I don't think so because it's light. It is 100% a bedroom, smaller space scent, but it's such a pretty scent. And not one that's you smell and think Christmas. I feel like this one can be melted year round, honestly. Especially if it's a bedroom scent. I feel like those are not seasonal, you know, season specific. And this to me isn't season specific. So it's so nice. So good. Just on the lighter side, unfortunately. Okay, last one. This was a surprise to me because I didn't like this when it was in the catalog. Summer Holiday. The description is steal away to a sunny isle bursting with lush plumeria, tiger lily, and sweet orange, softened by vanilla and radiant amber. Yeah, like I said, when it was in the catalog, I didn't like it. The lily was too strong for me. It was a little stinky. But our noses do change, and after the last time I melted it, whenever that was, before it retired, since then, I really came to enjoy it this time around. It wasn't reading stinky like it has in the past, and I was getting that more vanilla tone to the florals that are in it as well. It is floral leaning still, for sure, but not stinky to my nose anymore, thankfully. It is a beautiful floral, I would say, boom boom cream scent. So floral leaning, if you're familiar with the Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62, I think it is, which is the boom boom cream scent. It's like the floral part of that scent. It's so pretty. It's very summery. Think sultry, going out at night type of summery vibes is what you get from this one. So Summer Holiday, so pretty. So that's it, you guys. So for sure, the one I know for sure that will be going into my club, because I did already put it in, his Apple and Oats. But I'm not sure about the other ones. We will see. So stay tuned for my club edit. Like I said, I'm very grateful that we get a couple extra weeks into August to decide on that sort of thing. Then, especially with being able to find out what is coming back with the fall winter, it'll make it easier to decide which of these bars I want to put in club too. So thank you for spending some time with me. Like I said earlier, let me know what bars are standouts for you from Bring Back My Bar this time around. And let me know your speculations on how they're going to change Bring Back My Bar, because right now they're revamping it. That's why we haven't been able to vote yet for the next round. They are revamping it, making changes. And I'm curious to see how that's going to be. I feel like I'll be good as long as they're still making it so we don't get the same bars constantly back, then I'm good. But I'm hoping that we will get more limited time offer bars, because I really, really want Pacific Sandalwood back. If you've seen me talk about it before, I'm sure you have. I had that in my club. It's an amazing scent, and I was an idiot and kicked it out of my club, and I've regretted it like this since I did it. And so I'm hoping and praying that it will come back for voting. So anyway, I appreciate all of you guys. Please like and subscribe if you haven't yet for more home fragrance and book content. And until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.